Hi everyone, this is daveac and this is my vblog 207 for Friday the 6th of July 2012, recorded on Saturday the 7th of July. Yes, one day late, but it's Wimbledon. I'm sorry. In fact, I've got to get back to the tennis very soon. The break I was doing, yes, this is the strap line. There's a break in the tennis. Let's quickly talk podcasts and wine. It's over now, and the women's doubles final is underway with the Williams sisters, and I want to get back to that. But the reason for me delaying doing my vlog is there was great tennis yesterday on Friday, and then I went on Mike's quiz, Mike Randall Thor's Friday night trivia, and today there's been fabulous tennis, not least of which, of course, was the women's final with Serena Williams winning her fifth Wimbledon title to equal her sister's 5 Wimbledon titles. And they're both out there on court now at this time of night with the roof on, trying to win their 5th women's doubles Wimbledon title. 5s all round. Anyway, what was even greater from a UK point of view is that we've just had the men's double final conclude, a thriller of a 5-setter, and a British man has got a Wimbledon title. Yes, Britain, Jonathan Murray, along with his partner, Frederick Nielsen, Jonathan is from the UK. They won a fabulous 5-setter. First British man to win a Wimbledon title since 1935. And it's a great omen for tomorrow, because if Andy Murray can beat Roger Federer, that will be the first male singles from the UK since 1935. So that's a great omen. And I think, the last time a British person won a final was way back. Was it Virginia Wade? Was that the Jubilee year? And isn't this year a Jubilee year? Absolutely fantastic. So let's get on. Yes, all in under 15 minutes. Wine at the end. In actual fact, there'll be quite a bit of wine, because I've got a little bit of a follow-up from that wine tasting event that I went to in Manchester. So let me just do with the podcasting stuff. Ian, the Sixth Doctor, and myself, we're on Podshock again with Lewis Trapani. Podshock episode 273 is now out. Lots and lots of feedback news. Unfortunately, there's the sad news about Carolyn John, who played Liz Shaw, having died, that Lewis got onto this podcast at the... I think he added it as an extra because the news hadn't broken when we actually did the recording. Hope you'll give a listen to that. And the Cult and Collective, well, we're powering on in great guns, thank you very much. We're coming up to our 3rd anniversary, and as such, we've had a clean up, and we now have a new badge, an iTunes badge. Well, actually, in fact, we have 2. We have one for our normal shows and one for our commentaries, because, of course, on the commentaries, Mike Randall Thor assists us on that, so we want a slightly different one. But if you want to have a look at it, if you go to the TwitPic page, I put up a picture, in fact, of both of them, but I'll just give you the URL for the Cult and Collective iTunes badge. This is all in small case, remember. It's twitpic.com/947T6K. twitpic.com/A47T6K. Hope you'll take a look at that, and let's see what we were doing. Well, last week we were doing about From the Mind of Neil Gaiman, and we were talking about all the things that Neil Gaiman's done. Of course, you may know him from doing writing The Doctor's Wife, an episode of Doctor Who. We also thank you to Mike Randall Thor for conducting a quiz for us. The authors of The Mythological Dimensions of Neil Gaiman gave us a book as a prize, so that's thank you to Kitsune Book and the editors of the book itself. That was the prize. Ken was, should I say? Yes, Ken was the winner of that, and that book should be winging its way over to Ken very, very shortly. We're also back on our commentaries. Yes, we've started another series in our commentary lineup, and this time we've chosen not science fiction or fantasy, but a cult detective show called Luther. There have been 2 series of Luther, a 3rd series is on its way, but we go all the way back to Series 1, Episode 1. We don't have titles, just numbers. That's Idris Elba in the title role, with Ruth Wilson as one of the main characters, and Paul McGann, one of the other main characters. Hope you'll give that a listen. You can find it on zarban.com, of course on our own blog site, cultdom.com, or of course on iTunes, as well of course as our Cultdom Collective page on Facebook. Oh, and breaking news, we now have a page on Google+. Have a look out for that in Google+. Okay, so that went up in the middle of the week, and this Sunday, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we do a new live show, and this Sunday we're doing about upcoming sci-fi and fantasy, and this was a topic suggested by Perry G, and we're using a page called IO9, and the page link to look at, I think you have to put it in Google to find it quickly because it's a long title. Look for upcoming science fiction and fantasy movies that aren't remakes, sequels, or prequels. And we're going to be talking about that list as the starting point on that. Of course, things like Spider-Man's just got a reboot. Batman's always getting a reboot. James Bond got a reboot a while back. The Hulk got a reboot. But these are talking about upcoming science fiction and fantasies that aren't remakes, sequels, or prequels. So hope you will join us for that. So I've talked about Wimbledon. I've talked about podcasts. I think there's only one thing to do, is we're going to spend the rest of the topic, the vlog, talking about wine. So if that's not something that interests you, thank you for watching so far. I'm going to end with a tasting of a wine. No, I'll go to the wine now, because I'm feeling a little dry. Well, the wine I'm actually drinking, and let me just remind you why I'm doing a lot about wine. I went to this Manchester Naked Wines tasting at Manchester Town Hall. Showed this last week, and as a result of that, I usually only order 6 wines from Naked Wines, but there were so many I liked, I had to order more. Now, luckily, Naked Wines had already put a free bottle as a Naked Wine Angel in my basket, so I ended up only ordering 11. But because I went with my friend Jack, and it's his birthday very shortly, I thought there was one wine he really enjoyed there, so I'd buy him a bottle for his birthday. So I basically bought 10 different wines, and I just want to talk briefly about them. But I'll have a sip of the one I've got, because this is the one that I got 2 bottles of, because I wanted to give one for wine. There's the unopened bottle. That's the one that will be going off to Jack. Freeze frame focus, 13.5%. And it's poured out. Mine is almost gone because I was drinking on Mike's Friday night trivia quiz last night. It's poured out. There's been lots of fruit coming across the room. Yeah, bramble fruits galore. It's a French wine from the Languedoc region. So 2011, I think we said. Yes. Now, obviously, I'm nearly through the wine, so I know. It's not actually my favourite wine, and I wanted to buy a bottle for myself because it was one of the first wine. Well, it was the first wine we tasted at the event, and at that point, it really did seem to me to be really good. And Jack, at the end, said it was still his favourite wine. But for me, I preferred more of the complex Spanish wines that we tasted later. So that's why I'm drinking this now. It's not really one I'm holding back and saving. This was what I thought was an immediate drinking wine. It's pleasant, it's easy to drink, but it doesn't have the complexity that I tasted on the other wines. And I'm just going to go through them. I've got my little price list up here, just to give you an idea of what I paid for them. That one was just under £10, £9.49. Remember, when I buy wines from Naked Wines, there's like a price, and then you get your discount and so on. And of course, they are dearer than the usual £4, £5 and £6 bottles I buy from the supermarket. And I haven't got long. Let's have a quick little parade of them. This is what I'm looking for. Gran Reserva. That's the one if you listen to a little clip on my Big and Fruity Wine podcast every Tuesday, that's the one that Jeff was raving about. It's the Gran Reserva, the Hacienda Don Hernan Rioja Gran Reserva 2004. That was wine number 37, and that I can tell you where is it? There it is. £16. So it is a quality wine. That is going to go away for quite some time, I'm afraid. What else have we got? Oh, we've got that one. Burgo Vigo. Another Rioja, you see. 13.5%. That was, is that 2009? That's the Reserva. And that is a £12 bottle of wine. Let me put these over here so I get them. What's that? Oh, Côte de Rhône Roussillon. Another Benjamin Darnot one, remember? Like this one. Another French wine from the same producer. And what's that one? What's that one? That's an £11 wine. I'm looking forward to that. That really was nice. Let's have another look. What we got here? Maubert, is that? Stable. Stellenbosch. That's South African. Vintage 2010. 15% by volume, that one is. And that Stellenbosch is... Where's it gone? £11 bottle of wine. Let's have a look at another one. What else have I got? Hacienda Don Herman. Tempranillo. Again. 2010. Another Rioja. And where's that one, David? Don Herman Reserva, 2010. Oh, another. Blimey. £9.50. What else have we got? Burgo Vigo. Now, this time it's the Focus. That's the Crienza, 2009. Another £11 wine. What's the next one? Morum. Now, I have had this one before and really enjoyed it. This is Morum Rioja Reserva 2007. For some reason, not focusing. There we go. Focus now. 13.5%. And the Morum, that is... where have you gone? I've lost the Morum. Oh, £13. Where's the time? I'm running out of time, David. What's this? What's this? Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Ladies Who Shoot Their Lunch. 2009 Shiraz Wine of Australia. Really looking forward to that one. £20 a bottle. Whew. Let's see if we can get that focus. Focus, freeze frame. Ladies Who Shoot Their Wine. Shoot their lunch, rather. What's this one? Another. Oh, this was the freebie I got. Central Valley, Lacaille's Private Collection, Cabernet Sauvignon. Thank you, Naked Wines. Funded by Angels. Wine of Chile, 13.5%. And that was my free bottle. Thank you for rescuing me. Hey. And we've just got one more. And what's this? Oh, it's the Douro. Let's get that one. Portuguese wine from Portugal. Don't often have that. 2007. Douro, the region in Portugal. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. What have I done? There you are. I'm drunk. And what's the price on that one? $14.99. But this is the great thing. Those prices are not the prices I paid. Yes, those are the full prices. In every case, as a Naked Wine Angel, I get discount. So the total discount I've got on those wines is over £36. So basically over £3 a bottle. In actual fact, because one of the bottles was free, that's basically about a £3.50 discount every bottle. So in other words, a £12 wine actually cost me under £9 and so on. So I've got plenty there. Some of them I'm going to say till later in the year, and others, oh no.